Hey, this is Nick Matos, and this is the third entry in my Evolation Yoga teacher training video diary. And I'm 6 days in, and oh my gosh, it's been, I don't even know how to start talking about it, frankly. Let's see, I think it's really well summed up in that every single doubt that I've had about myself has really came up during these 6 days. Maybe, and going at this rate, I'm going to find out a lot of new ones. We're going to find out ones that I didn't even know were there, because it is so challenging. It really gives me even more respect for the fact that yoga works so deeply in you. I mean, it's physically challenging, it's spiritually challenging, it's mentally challenging, and the training itself is an even more advanced expression of that, it seems like, and it's working even more deeply in me. But at the same time, you know, while it's very difficult, it's also really fun. I mean, I'm here with just amazing people, and the trainers are just astonishing. I mean, just the coolest people, and they give so much personal attention and are so concerned about making, you know, everybody's already a teacher. I mean, everybody's teaching something, but in terms of making you a skilled teacher and a confident teacher and really somebody who can do that to the best of your ability, the trainers here are just 100% focused on that, and it's a wonderful thing. Doing a lot of yoga every day, definitely. We have 2 classes that we're required to go to a day, and then throughout the day as we're practicing, we do a lot of other poses, and it's kind of astonishing. I mean, even just within 6 days, I'm noticing some changes in my body already, and I'm told that it's about 3 months after training, if you keep up yoga, that everything sort of acclimates in, and that you really see the difference with it. But I'm liking it so far, even for it. It's a strange thing. I mean, I've already got big bandages on my knees from kneeling on the floor during the last part of the series so much. I miss Portland. I gotta say, I miss my people in Portland. I miss my boyfriend. I was talking to him yesterday, and was kind of explaining, you know, and it was one of those things where it was a really long day, and I've been trying to memorize the dialogue, which I'll come back to in a second, and I was sort of explaining to him what was going on and how I was so tired and everything. He was like, what are they doing to you out there? And it's funny because, I mean, I understand that this is a variant on how exhaustively yoga has been taught for centuries. I mean, it has been something that people, in order to learn, have had to go really far afield of their lives and go and immerse themselves in something. And oftentimes they would come back in, but they come back into something else. And they come back into their lives, that is. And I'm starting to see that, you know, it makes you something else. It makes you, I mean, even in 6 days, it's astonishing to me. And definitely somebody who has a lot more fun with life than I'm noticing. Let's see. As I mentioned, we are intensively studying a dialogue as a means of teaching the classes. And it's, you know, while it's, you know, basically a script that you're reading, it's called a dialogue because it is a dynamic thing. It's an interchange between the student and the teacher that is, of course, basically a guideline for making sure that 100% of people can do 100% of the poses 100% properly. And it was one of those things that I've, you know, definitely had some moments in which I'm like, why am I learning this? Like, what, you know, why am I learning it through a dialogue? But yesterday I had a real breakthrough in which I understood that the dialogue is there so that the teacher always knows what to say. Always 100% of the time knows how to direct somebody, 100% of the time knows, it can make it so that a student has a good experience of the yoga and knows precisely what to do with it. So it was an odd moment in which I suddenly found myself like loving it, like loving even conceptually that there is a dialogue for it. It was a great one. The people, again, are just so great here. I love the teachers. My fellow students are just fantastic. The lodgings are beautiful. I'm about to get some more housemates, so we'll see how that goes with it. And yeah, this is one of the most challenging things I've ever done. I'm not going to lie. And even just 6 days in, I mean, I'm already like, oh my God, I have how much longer? Jeez, but this has been some of the best times of my life. Absolutely. I look forward to telling you more about it. Thanks for tuning in.